All right. What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Keith back with another stock market recap, man. Today we're gonna be recapping July 29th. We're not completely done. We're still in one trade, but it's just a runner. But we're pretty much done for today. So I will be recapping the trades that we took, the trade that we was looking for, everything. So let's get into it, man. Today was actually a good day. Um, really didn't have to do too much trading today. It was a nice day. Everything so far been going through to plan. Um, so let's go back. Let's go to the daily. If y'all was at the live stream last night, y'all know we said what we're doing. We're staying with longs until our higher low get taken out. If we look at the daily or SPY, ugh, I don't know why I always start yawning when I go live, but if we look at the daily on SPY, let me hide some of this stuff. What that object tree is. See, object tree. Did we do it on here or did we do it on ES? Oh, we did it on ES. It's alright. We can update it. Let's make the folder. Rename. Yeah, let us rename it. Put it on day. Alright, let's drag and drop these into it. That should be in it. Horizontal. No, we don't need that to go in there. We need this one to go in there. Go in the folder. What the world? Alright, there we go. Horizontal line. Which one is this? No, that's the wrong line. Yeah, we need this line to go in there. And this line. Alright, I think that's it. Let's press the hide button. Man, y'all quit playing, man. Quit playing. we finna get this stuff together. Alright. And I'm just gonna press hide on the hourly. So like we said, the only way we was looking to go short is if the market had came below this last higher low we had. Yes, as we can see, the market did come down, but it never came below here, so we're still bullish bias. Even if the market is in an overall short-term downtrend, hey, overall we're bullish, so we're only looking to play long. So that's what we did. We came down to that 1 hour. Remember last night we was speaking. We was like, well, since we got this red candle, we do have a high that we can we do have a high for our target. So this was our target on the daily, the high of this red candle right here in the middle. And what happened? Go down to the hourly. We was looking for potential bounces to go higher. That's what we was looking for last night. But this is what we seen last night. And I told y'all, I said, hey, we're moving up. We was looking for either break retest right here. So let me draw it. Let me draw it for y'all real quick. We was looking for a break retest here to go higher. Remember we had three options. Break retest here to go higher. Or our last option we said was what? For a long position. We said if we get a candle closure inside of this gap, we're looking to go long and take it to the top of the gap. Either to the top of the gap, or remember we had, yes, it was a 1 hour fair value gap. So we said, hey, it can stop at that 1 hour fair value. And we did not get in on, again, we didn't get in on options today. We only traded futures. So I'm sorry about that. I was supposed to take options, but I just only took futures. I told you I've been in this it's just like I've been in this kind of trap. I just kept trading futures because I'm getting so I'm liking how it's moving, and I know what options I gotta watch the contract and stuff. But I'm gonna get back. I'm gonna get back. We're gonna get back to find our options. All right. It just wasn't. It really wasn't like no crazy A plus trades for me today for options. But going back to what we was looking for last night, we seen this bullish push at the end of the day. We was like, hey, if we get an hour to close in here, it's riskier than a break and retest of these gaps, but it still show us some bullish. If it get an hour to close in here, it should be moving up. And when we were speaking about it at nighttime, ES actually was already inside the gap, and we were just looking for it to close inside. So let me switch over to ES since that's what we took the trade at. Sorry, so we switch over to ES and look at ES. Come on, don't lag too bad. Come on, man. All right, so here we go. This is what I was talking about. We had that 1 hour fair value gap inside of another 1 hour fair value gap. So we was like, hey, if it closes inside here, you can take the loans up to this first gap, see how it reacts. And then I told y'all, I said, technically you can take the break and retest of this gap to go up, but look, it's gonna go straight to this top of this big gap. And I was like, it's no sense of getting the break and retest of this if it's only going that much. We'd rather see the break and retest of the actual big gap. Um, and that's what happened. We seen it because when we was going live, it was like 9 o'clock, and it was like I was like, man, I might not be able to see it close inside this gap. Because it was sitting right here. This was the counter we was on when we were streaming, and we said, hey, I think it's gonna close inside this gap, and we can get in some loans. And literally, once I entered the stream, I had about 25 minutes to go before the next counter was gonna close. And so I waited it out, and then I seen it close above. I just got in the loan, set my stop loss down here at the bottom of this red candle, which was our last higher low we had. And I did what we said we was gonna do. I set my TP at the bottom of this gap. Woke up in the morning, and there we go. We hit. We was up. We was up 234 for the futures account overnight, like not even having to watch the trade. So, and I did make a mistake. I had gotten an ES trade when I meant to get an MES because I do not want to take a regular contract overnight when I'm sleeping. Because you never know what the market will do. But hey, it worked out. We did. Because when I noticed we was in one MES, I was like, oh heck, no. I mean one ES. I was like, oh heck no. But I was like, it's fine because we got in. We literally got in right up here, right when this counter closed. Like soon the counter closed, we got in. Stop loss was right here, so it wasn't that bad of a stop loss. It was literally this is how our setup was. Y'all don't mind. I got my cat in the background, so you might hear her bell. But this literally was our trade that we took last night. Now why you making all that noise? Um, yeah, this was our trade last night. Literally, it was like this. Basically, it was a little bit more than a 1-to-1. Um, that was our trade last night right there. Um, and based off that one trade, I really didn't even have to trade today. I did trade today, but it was all light. Like, I made sure I took all micros, just because we already made 234 overnight. Don't even mess that day up. Um, and then once I seen all this in the morning, I was like, oh yeah, I gotta wait until it break and retest to go higher because we can definitely dump. I was expecting us to dump since we fell right there, and that's really what happened. I didn't think we was gonna dump this far down. I thought we was gonna like stop somewhere up here, but it's completely fine because we wasn't in it. We already made our money before it did that dump, so we was good. But that's what we was looking for. We was looking for our entries to go higher. Like I said, overnight we seen this one entry, even though we know what this is the B plus trade by just closing inside the gap. The A plus trades was what? A break, retest, then go higher, or a break, retest, and go higher. So you got to know which caliber trades you're taking. We knew this is a B plus trade, so we didn't want to go heavy on it. Like I said, I did make a mistake by ES contract by mistake, but it still worked out in our favor. And it was a 1-to-1. So, um, yeah. So then once today opened up, like I said, once the market opened up today, um, well, when I woke up at 6, 7 o'clock. When I looked at it, I said, "Oh, we up here at this level. Like I'm trying to see is we going to hold above, push up and go, or is we gonna fail, and come all the way back down?" And y'all know we had jokes at 9 a.m. So I was like, okay, if we can hold above, stay up here for jokes, and jokes come out, then that might push us to them highs. But as we see what it did, we had tapped the top of the box, but we failed to go close above it. Once we failed to close above it, in my head I'm thinking, okay, well we got to come back down somewhere and bounce to go higher in order for us to keep the uptrend going. Well, when we failed up here, we closed inside this fair value gap, so we couldn't bounce off of this gap until we get back above it, right? So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna wait because we can't get in um loans right now based off of the chart. What happened here? It pushed up, but then it fell and it closed below the gap. Once it closed below the gap, I already instantly knew, hey, we probably gonna come down here to the bottom of this gap. I did see this 1 hour fair value gap happen right here. So I was like, hey, it could have some type of reactions to this. But if we look right here, it closed past it on there too. I was just expecting us to go to the bottom of the gap. And that what happened. We came to the bottom of the gap, but we did push back up, failed again, ended up coming back to the bottom of the gap. But this time it broke through, closed inside this fair value gap right here. Um, and this was where I kind of was expecting us to bounce inside here. So I was waiting on the market to come down to the bottom of this gap, and I was looking for longs. Um, I did take one long, ended up getting stopped out. Um, for, but it was micro, so it wasn't too bad of a loss or nothing. I think I probably lost like $10, $15. But we got stopped out on it. Y'all give me 1 second. I'm gonna check this trade. Cause it's probably stopped out. Cause I did move my stop loss. I was in the MES long, and I moved my stop loss up to break even. So we finna see. Oh no, I'm still in the trade. I'm still in it. All right. Um, cause I'm currently in longs. I'm looking for it to get to the top of the box. Um, but yeah, so we got stopped out on that first micro. It came down flushed pretty hard. Um, really the last micro, the last I took 3 more micros. The last 3 micros was based off of, I think it was off of my, let me check on here. We can go on MES. Y'all can see the actual trade I'm in. And I'm gonna let it either hit stop loss or TP. So um don't mind all this drawing, but where is it? Was it on here? It might be on SPY. I think it's on SPY. Yeah, it might be on SPY. Let me go check SPY real quick. It might be on SPY. It was like I told y'all, it was like a 1 cent or something like that. Fair value gap. It was a very slim fair value gap, and the market literally had came down to it. I probably deleted it. Let me see. Dang, I probably had deleted it. I really don't feel like searching for it. Was it right here? I think it was right here. It was like 60 and 61 or something like that. I think it was right here somewhere. But I was like, this could be the gap that's looking to bounce off of. Um, so all I did was just wait on the hourly green counter, and the hourly green counter came. Like soon as I seen it, we was finna turn close green. I got in longs on MES, and like I said, I'm aiming for the top of the box. So y'all can see what my entry was at. My entry was, like I said, soon as I seen this hourly counter was about to turn green, I had got it long. And let's see. I think I can go to 15 minutes and see a little bit better. Yeah, like right here, forming. I seen this forming right here, and I was like, okay, we should be in our push. And another reason why it kind of made me, think we should see a push was because that daily, what we said, as long as we don't close below, push below this daily fair value, daily higher low, we should be going up, right? Well, I said, well, the market did push down this extreme. We did bounce off of a fair value gap, it's super small. Um, and we had got the hourly green counter, and we was close to the level that we're not supposed to beat out. So I was like, okay, it's a no brainer. Take loans, even if you take a loss, it's not that bad of a loss. The stop loss is tight versus your reward. Um, but yeah, so that's where we currently in now. We're currently sitting here waiting to see if we can get this push to the top of the gap. We're currently pushing into the gap. We have to close inside the gap. We gotta close inside the gap. But this hourly candle can close inside the gap. It's fine because it can retrace some. But if it's a red candle, to say this candle turn red, hey, more likely we getting stopped out. But if this candle be green, if this candle is green and it don't close in the gap, yes, it can retrace, but it can still end up that next candle still can be a green candle to push all the way up. So really, but for how tight our stop loss is right here, if it don't close inside this gap, we getting stopped out more than likely. Um, and that's if we make it to the end of this hourly candle. But yeah, that's what we got going on right now. Um, let me go to ES because it is, like I said, there's a lot of drawings on here. Let's go back to ES. But that's where we at right now, man. Even with that count, if we get stopped out, I think we end in the day with like 280, 270, something like that. So this is a nice day, almost $300 day. And I'm just being a little bit transparent. Uh, on what we did for the day. I might say it at the beginning of the day, like, oh, it's a winning, it's a losing day. But me personally, I don't like going too much into what the numbers are for earning and wins and losses, just because I don't want to put in y'all head to where y'all thinking, hey, I should be making $400 a day, I should be making $500 a day. It all depends on how you trade, your strategy, and everything. Um, so y'all might hear me say it sometimes, y'all may not hear me say it sometimes. Just because it's not our main focus. Our main focus is make sure our trades, the trades that we're taking, are A plus trades and they're playing through. We're more focused on, hey, is our trade playing through? We got a winning strategy, you know. It's not necessarily how much money I made today, how much money because that's more on your risk management. All that's gonna increase. Your money you make gonna increase based on risk management. The money you lose gonna decrease based on your risk management. So don't focus on the money. So like I said, y'all might hear me say it sometimes. Y'all may not hear me say how much I made. Um, but that's how it is, man. Oh, it's getting real volatile right now. This market is pushing up and down a lot. But depending on this daily, let's talk about what we kind of thinking about for tomorrow. Oh, there's one more thing I gotta go over too. It's SoFi. I gotta go over SoFi for y'all. But based on today, if we end up closing red, honestly, it kind of put us in like a stalemate position. Cause now you're gonna market can go either way, either up or down. So we really would have to just say we close red today. We're really gonna have to just wait until these highs get taken out for us to get ready to go back long. Like to say that the market's still bullish. Um, Like we still overall bullish bias, but to say that it's still strong, we might even have to wait until these highs get taken. Like we might take some loans down here, but it's kind of risky because it's kind of still the market is kind of stalemating right now. Maybe getting ready for a reversal. We're not sure. Um, but if this candle somehow in 2 hours and 30 minutes, if it somehow flips green though, um, it's strong bullish. It's strong bullish. Like we probably gonna be shooting up to 40s, 640s. But I don't think we're gonna push that high up. We might get like back up to. I'll say we might get up to like 637, 630. Yeah, like 637, 636, 50 by the end of the day. But honestly, it's like we're gonna have a red day. The main thing is what we're not supposed to go below this um 633.99. As long as we ain't below there, hey, it's fine. Buy your loans. It's the only thing that's gonna suck is what we might be moving sideways for a little bit. But I trust the longs before I trust the shorts. Any time. As long as we above 633.99. Um Now, if we close red today and then Wednesday come and it's a green counter, I don't care if it's a super small green counter. It's a green counter. You gonna get in them loans. Your stop loss is gonna be whatever the lowest point of this is. That's gonna be your stop loss. Um, so if this low right here is the lowest point, that's our new stop loss. And we're gonna have that green counter. We're gonna go long off the green counter, aim for them highs. But that's literally you'll have to wait till Wednesday counter close. So that's the only thing that sucks. You'll have to wait till Wednesday counter close. Either you can wait on Wednesday counter close or say Wednesday counter come take these highs and then it retraces during Wednesday, you can get in long and set that stop loss at that low then. But you literally gotta see it bouncing off a gap to go back higher. Don't just go just because it broke the high and came down. Don't just get in long because it could have broke that high and came down and it didn't do no market share shift. It's still coming down to come sweep these lows too and start forming a downtrend. So you gotta be careful. You gotta know what to watch for. But we gonna get back. We're gonna do our market analysis either tonight or tomorrow. So y'all be on the lookout for that. Now let's get into SoFi. We was talking about SoFi last night, man, and we said we literally said it. We said SoFi pushed up at the last hour of the day, the last 2 hours of the day, and we said, dang, we probably missed our entry to do our swing. But we was looking for what? To take SoFi to $24. And it was at like $21. Well, let me show y'all what happened today. Because when I looked at the stream last night, when we was on the stream last night, I said, hey, their earnings is in the morning. I hope it don't just go ahead and shoot through all our targets. Hopefully the earnings come out bad and go down, and then we can take it going up. But look what happened, y'all. As y'all can see, it's already at $23, so it kind of pulled back some. But let me show y'all, man. Look at this. Man, we would have ate so good on the swing, man. We would have ate so good on swing. But look, check this out. This is what we said. It did what we wanted it to do in the morning, but soon the earnings came out, it just skyrocketed. Like it did what we said we wanted it to do, but we couldn't get in because it's options. It's dang options. You gotta wait till 8:30. But look, check this out, man. We said last night. We said yes, it's a green candle we saw, but we was like, hopefully in the morning, what we said, hopefully it can come down here and it can sit here and say earnings come out, maybe drop down here, or say earnings come out and it just push up, break one high, and we can get in the long off of this. Man, the earnings, so it did come down like we said we needed to do at the beginning. Then after it did that, it came down. Earnings dropped. Earnings dropped right here. So actually, it pushed back up before the earnings. That would killed us. Pushed it right back before the earnings. Soon the earnings came, it was gone. Took out both our targets. and went past our target, but it took out both our targets. So by the time the market opened up, this is where it was at. It was already at like $23. And after it took both our targets, hey, we gotta leave it alone. Like we could go check and see, hey, where it might be trying to go now, but once I seen it took our target, I said I ain't even finna worry about it. It's fine. I ain't even finna worry about it. Once I seen it take both our targets. But we would have definitely ate crazy, man. We definitely would have ate crazy. Cause I literally said, man, hopefully the earnings come out and we can push. I was hoping it come down here to 20, and then we can get it long soon the market open. But we didn't get it. We missed out. Literally, we missed it right here. This was the counter we should have got long in yesterday. Right here when we had these lows, the high, made another low, and seen this green candle come. We should say, okay, we're gonna get in longs. Stop loss gonna be the bottom of this green candle. Or you could even put it at the bottom of here, but it really supposed been you could have put it really supposed to be at the bottom of this green candle, but you could have put it over here just to be safe. And then look, man, I'm up was gone. Never came back down here. Mm. We was sick about that one. But yeah, that was the trade. So I don't know if we're gonna have. It's already gonna be Wednesday, so I don't know if we having no real swing trades this week. We might get something that we can hold for 2 days, but we might have to look for a swing trade next week, man. Or we can get in one this week and hold it for next week, probably. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream right here. I just want to do that market recap. I'm pretty sure I'm stopped out of my MES now. I think we just closed it at $20. And that was my runner, because remember I told you I had 3 of them, so I had that one left. Yeah, it stopped it out. So my runner, I only got $20 off the runner, which is fine. I mean, if you got $20 off the runner, that's good. All right. So yeah, and also I want to be transparent with y'all. If y'all look down here at the bottom, we got a new TraderVate account. I had bought the Apex account. I bought 2 of them. And I might start a series with it or something. I'm not sure. But I had bought 2 Apex 50K accounts. We probably do a series with it to where maybe one account I'm probably gonna do. I don't know. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think how I want to do it because I got two type of ways of a strategy I want to use, but they pretty much the same strategy but different time frames. Um, and I think I want to do them like that. I want to do both the accounts separately. One of them is more riskier than the other. But I think I want to do that and just be transparent with y'all. Show like, hey, which ones work better in the long term. But yeah, I just want to let y'all know we bought 2 Apex 50K funded accounts. Cause they had them on sale 90% off. Today is the last day, so if y'all looking for an Apex account, go on here and get on there. 90% off right now. But yeah, I'm gonna figure out what I want to do with them. If I want to start series with them, or if I even want to show them, But yeah, I'll see y'all next one. Your boy Keith is out.